tonight on an epic Forged in Fire Marvel's Midnight Suns takeover. Jesse, Paul, gentlemen, congratulations. You are now vaulting into the final round of this Marvel's Midnight Suns competition. In this final round, we're sending you back to your home forges to bring yet another iconic weapon from the Midnight Suns to life. To tell you more about that, I want to introduce you to the game's creative director, Jake Solomon.
I am. Bladesmiths, we are so excited for this next build. A weapon that has never existed in the Marvel Universe before now. Bladesmiths, you need to go home and build this. The Hunter's iconic blades. Bladesmiths, this pair of lethal swords belongs to the Hunter, an original superhero that we created in close partnership with Marvel. The Hunter is the first customizable hero in the Marvel Universe. Bladesmiths, we are really excited to see you bring these virtual blades to life.
Good luck. We will see you here in 4 days.
My name is Paul Yale Jr. I'm from La Vernia, Texas. I'm 49 years old. I served 22 years in the Army. I run a program for vets and first responders, helping teach them how to make knives. If I were to be a superhero, I would be Captain Damascus. I take all their blades and make them cooler. I want to put my touch mark on it as Captain Damascus. So we're going to make Damascus billets with 80 CRV2 and 15 and 20. To tackle these brass guards, I plan on using the mill. All right, if I get this milled, get this handle material to sit in. They're a little difficult because they're a matching set, one of them being smaller than the other. Still have to quench my blades. All right, I'm ready to start heat treating. Going into that quench is always scary. You could always come out with a crack, warp. This could be a major problem for me this stage in the game. Oh yeah, getting straight. All right, 2 hard blades, looking good. So as the clock comes to an end, I need to hurry and get the paint raised, put on the blades. That's the best I can do, what I got. That's it for now from Captain Damascus. We'll see you back at the forge.
My name is Jesse Whipperman. I'm 37 years old and I'm from Des Moines, Iowa, and I've been smithing for about 5 years. All of my kids have tried forging, but they realize how hot it is, how dirty it is, and they decide that playing video games is more fun. If I had a Marvel superhero name, it would be The Foundry. The Foundry's powers melt the competition.
I decided to go with Monosteel 8670 because I feel like spending more time making sure that the handle is the best handle the judges have ever seen. I'm going to start cutting the faux ivory for my handles and the brass. Now I'm just making sure that everything pieces together properly. Biggest handle I've ever done by far. I'm going to be using the Dremel to add some embellishments on the brass guard and pommel. I want the handles to be the star of the show. I'm excited to have the judges test out my blades, and I'm sure that it'll cut through anything that they put in front of it.
Bladesmiths, welcome to the kill test. Unfortunately, healing powers is not my greatest suit, but delegation of work is. Wielding your weapons today is my brother, RJ Marcaida. Jesse, you're up first.
I am very proud of the blades that I made going into testing. I'm feeling pretty confident right now.
All right, Jesse, both your long and short sword are very comfortable to wield. They've got a very nice balance. Now, your edges are very sharp. They cut deeply into the pig carcass. Your weapons, sir, they will kill.
Thank you.
Paul, your turn. So you ready?
I'll fire up the grill.
All right, we'll see you there. All right, Paul. First up for the long sword. Despite having the brass here and what I would think is a counterbalance, it is forward heavy. Now, where my hand is, right above here on the handle, it digs into your palm. The shorter sword is much easier to wield because the handle matches nicely. But these are deep cuts on the pig carcass, and overall, both your weapons will kill.
Thank you.
Bladesmiths, welcome to the strength test. To test the strength and durability of your blades, I'm going to be bashing them into that big thing. And also check for edge retention by cutting through these bags and jugs. But I'm not going to do this alone. The Midnight Suns work best as a team, so I'm going to enlist the help of my teammate, Dave Baker. Jesse, you're up first. You ready?
Give it hell.
All right. All right, Jesse, man, this is a beautiful set. For the smaller sword, it took some dinging on the edge, but the weight is really nice. Dave really enjoyed swinging this one. On the longer one, it took some serious bending in the tests. It's kicked off from the handle, and then it kicks back over at the tip there. It was obviously sharp. I mean, both of these swords cut like they're supposed to, but there's no getting around this significant bend in the larger one here. All right, Paul, you're up next. You ready?
Do it to it.
All righty. All right, Paul. So in Midnight Suns, the video game, Hunter carries these one in each hand and uses them in battle. And I don't know how long I could swing this thing, to be honest with you. It's just got so much mass to it, and it's difficult to control. Also, your edge on the small one took quite a bit of packing. It's quite dull here, which changed the way that they cut. They're just not the cleanest cuts, but they do smash. Nice job.
Thank you.
Well, Bladesmiths, you started off by making Blades Glaive and ended with 2 Hunter's iconic swords. But in this competition, only one of you can come out on top as a Forged in Fire champion of our Marvel's Midnight Suns takeover and getting a check for $10,000. Today's Forged in Fire champion is Jesse. Congratulations. Paul, you impressed the judges, but unfortunately your blades did not make the cut, and Ben's going to tell you why.
Paul, the fit and finish on your handles is a little less refined than your competitor. That, coupled with the fact that your long sword is extremely heavy and difficult to wield, and your short sword took some damage in the strength test, are the reason we're letting you go.
Well, Paul, it's been a pleasure watching you work in this forge, but unfortunately at this point in time, I'm going to have to ask you to please step off the forge floor.
Thank you for having me. Good job.
Jesse, congratulations. That makes you the Forged in Fire champion of our Midnight Suns competition takeover, and you'll be receiving a check for $10,000.
This whole experience has been a blast, and I would definitely do it again. Marvel theme, giant demon thing, the judges are testing at the same time. This is amazing.
How do you feel?
Speechless.
Yeah?
I'm Jesse Whipperman, and I'm a Forged in Fire champion, and it feels amazing.